Hello everyone, and so I posted for 365 days on my YouTube Cash Cow channel again, and here are the results. So I've been anticipating the creation of this video just because it's one of the most popular videos on my channel, and I want to go over the results with you all. First, let's cover the overhead. As far as the overhead goes, I posted 365 videos every single day for the past year, and my overhead comes out to about roughly $75 per video. So compared to last videos, I was able to get my videos slightly ever so cheaper, and so for total cost in terms for video production, it came out to be $27,375. And I'm adding an extra $1,000 there for project management services. I'm paying hourly for this. And so an additional $1,000 leads to $28,415 in total expenses just for this channel alone. So now for the drum roll, in terms of the total views and revenue I made for the past 365 days, I've made $198,620.95 just for this particular channel alone. An RPM of $5.56, which I do interpret as being super average. So an average RPM for me is anywhere between $3 to $6. Playback CPM, we have $10.41, and as you can see, are between December 24th 2021 and December 23 2022. That is 365 days. I did post every single day for the past 365 days. Now looking at the graph here, we have our low points earlier of this year, and then we have our high points where we definitely smashed making over $1,000 per day for a good couple of weeks or so. As you can see here, one creeps back up, and then we leveled back down to between $400 to $600. So in terms of total profit, $198,620 minus $28,415 in total expenses means that I've made $170,000 in profit. I must admit, I do want to take the time to kind of be extremely appreciative of this kind of feat, because I worked extremely hard to be making numbers like this. And now I did create a video recently called "Is it too late to get started with YouTube automation?" And I truly believe that it's not too late to get started with YouTube automation in 2023. Obviously it is getting harder. There's a lot more people going into the game. Niches are getting more saturated. So I have ways to kind of stand out apart, but $170,000 in profit just from a single YouTube channel alone, that is no easy feat. And I am very proud of the fact that I was able to achieve numbers like this. One of the questions I do want to ask myself though is, what if my channel just stayed leveling out? If you see this red line here, that's about $250 per day. What if my channel never kind of peaked? Would I still be profitable? So that's asking the question of, what if I only averaged about $250 a day, which is my extreme low point in how much I ever made on this channel. If I only made $250 a day, I would have ended up making $91,250 minus the total expenses. I would still be profitable, okay, about $60,000. So with that, I'm extremely happy for this channel, because I do feel like even if I stopped posting on this channel, I would still be profitable. I would still make a good, decent amount of money. And comparing this question here, if I spent no time on this channel, that would essentially make me around 100 or close to $100,000 in pure profit. If I completely dropped this channel and went ahead and just made or started another channel, or basically just didn't create any more videos, I would have still made $90,000 in pure profit, which I think is absolutely amazing, and that really is truly passive income. Now I want to go over 5 takeaways that you can hopefully learn and implement onto your channel, which would hopefully help you succeed. Takeaway number 1 is that posting daily does not always mean more money. I have some channels posting every other day making well over $10,000 per month, and the really cool thing is that with these channels, it's a lot less overhead, okay? Now with this channel in particular, I do come up with all the topics, and it gets a little, I kind of burn out thinking about 30 ideas per month or something. I have my really nice project manager helping me out, and she's very good at coming up with ideas. But if I had to think of ideas to be posted every single day, that eventually leads to burnout. So that's one of the reasons why I think posting every other day, in which it doesn't always mean more money if you post more, just because your ideas start to burn out. Your ideas aren't as creative. You kind of burn out, and then essentially you start posting videos which really just don't work. Now, takeaway number 2 is YouTube automation is still lucrative when done right. So this channel has been profitable for 3 years straight now, making well over $100,000 in profit. And I have no plan to kind of let that go, just because it's a really good channel. And with it, YouTube automation, it's still lucrative when done right. And when done right means, let me go ahead and define that for you all. Choosing the right niche, choosing good topics/titles, creating good thumbnails. All of this is what means to do YouTube automation right. So moving on to takeaway number 3, we have the anticipation for the event. So this is one of the things that I've really tried teaching to people. And so when you think about YouTube and your YouTube automation channel and whatever niche you're in, there has to be some sort of big event that you can anticipate for, some big event. And what I mean by this is that maybe it's the release of something. Maybe it's ceremonies, maybe it's playoffs or championships like in my sports channels, maybe it's disputes or fights and the winners of those. So the anticipation for an event is one of the reasons why my channel made so much money this year. And because when we look at this graph, this was the event happening. So what I did was I created a ton of videos anticipating the release of some sort of event, and once it happened, that's when my channel absolutely exploded. Okay, and as you can see, between I'd say a good solid 12 weeks, I was making well over $1,000 per day. That's something that normally a lot of people don't do, and it's the anticipation for an event. This event that I was creating videos for, I created videos for almost months ahead of time. It definitely did pay off, but that's what just goes to show when I talk about YouTube being a long-term game, in which I created videos for this event months prior. While some people may have done it like only like a week prior, I created a lot of videos for this event months prior, and that's what paid off. Think about your niche, think about something that's going to happen within your niche, and try and capitalize on that as soon as possible. Obviously, the earlier the better. Takeaway number 4 is the power of sub niching. So I talk about this a lot, in which you can start a channel as like a general celebrity channel, a general tech channel, a general TV shows channel, but eventually sub niching is what matters and will kind of bring in a lot of money. So tying to how I talked about how I have some channels posting every other day, the niches of those channels are actually specific. It's not just a general celebrity or general TV show or general movie or sports channel. It's actually a particular celebrity or a particular show or a particular movie or a particular sport. That is one of the ways that I feel like the power of sub niching. I'd rather be a dominant figure within a sub niche than be completely obliterated by big channels that cover general sports or general celebrities or general make money online videos. And moving on to the takeaway number 5, we have asking myself, why did this channel succeed? If there's 2 key points on why I feel like this channel absolutely crushed it the past 365 days, it's because of the anticipation of the event. So what I'm doing right now on this channel in particular is that I'm actually participating on another event and creating a lot of videos for it. And once that event actually happens, hopefully I get a high influx of views. In your case, again, anticipate an event. Try and think of an event that's going to happen within your niche and start creating a lot of videos for it. Those videos may not work right away, but in reality, once the event happens, you have a much better chance of those videos going viral. I've had videos go viral almost 460 days later, to give you an idea. The second reason is because I do spend my own personal time working on these channels. I do have a say in the topics and the titles and the thumbnails that get posted onto this channel. And the thing with YouTube automation is that people want to be completely hands-off. People want everything to be outsourced. They just don't want to work on their channel at all. But kind of think of a seesaw and a balance between what if you worked on your channel and actually enjoyed it and it actually ended up doing better, versus, okay, I want to be completely hands-off, I want nothing to do with my channel and I just want someone else to run it. There's a difference between the two, and the route that I take is that although I do spend my own hours, my own time working on this channel, it definitely pays off. And even when I do spend my own time working on this channel, it's not that I hate the work at all. It's enjoyable. I do it while watching a movie. I'm right here, I have a movie playing in the background, I watch YouTube, I spend hours working on my channel while doing whatever I want. So it's not a bad thing to be spending your own time on your own YouTube automation channel. That's one of the takeaways I want you to take away from this, is that YouTube automation, it's meant to be an outsourceable model of YouTube, but I spend a lot of hours working on my channel, even though it's not a lot of hours, but it is my own personal time. And with that, that is one of the reasons why this channel succeeds. It's hard to outsource creativity. I've tried hiring someone to take over this channel, but it really isn't possible. The ideas that I come up with along with my partners, that's what's making this channel succeed. If you're interested in starting a YouTube automation channel, do check out in the link in the description below my free webinar training, which teaches you how to go viral on YouTube. It's absolutely free, and I'll see you all in the next video.